Well, you know the drill. Game number 7 here tonight from Houston, Texas, between the Kansas City Royals and the Houston Astros. It all comes down to this. If you've missed any of the first 6 games of this American League Championship Series, well, all 6 links are in the description down below, but the series culminates to this. For the Kansas City Royals, tomorrow will either be game number 1 of the World Series, or it will be the offseason. A huge contrast. The Royals are hoping that it's the first option. They gotta go into Houston and win game number 7 here on the road at Minute Maid Park. And on the mound tonight for the Royals is the man they brought in the offseason on a 1-year deal. They brought in Blake Snell, and this is the type of game Blake Snell was brought in to pitch. Game 7, the former Cy Young winner has the experience in the World Series before, and Snell will get the ball tonight for the Royals against this Houston Astros squad. And for the Astros, they'll have Lance McCullers Jr. on the hill for them. Folks, game number 7 of the ALCS is almost underway between the Royals and Astros. Who will advance to play the New York Mets in the World Series? We're about to find out. And folks, if you haven't yet though, make sure that subscribe button down below for some more Royals franchise mode here on the channel. Lance McCullers Jr. on the hill. 2 starts so far in the playoffs, 7.88 ERA. That looks good for the Royals. Let's get it going. Bobby Witt Jr. on the 1-2 pitch. Oh, the comment section's gonna flame me for that one. Horrible swing on the slider away. Luis Garcia now on the 3-2 pitch is going to walk, so Garcia will be on first base with 1 out for Jock Peterson on the 3-2 pitch. Peterson will walk as well. Back-to-back walks for the Royals, first and second, 1 out. Salvi Perez up, and again, yep, that's not a great swing. 2 down to the dish. It will be MJ Melendez in the 1-2 pitch. Melendez hits one up the middle, but the ball is taken away by Jeremy Pena. Pena to Altuve. To the bottom of the first, here comes Blake Snell. 2.55 the ERA in the postseason, 2-1 record, 3 starts so far in the playoffs for Blake Snell. Kyle Tucker will be up first for the Astros. Tucker gonna hit that one to right field. It will be caught by Edward Olivares, and whoever wins this game 7, of course, will get the Mets next. And for New York, they've been waiting for a while for the winner of this series as they swept the San Francisco Giants, beating them in 4 games. As there you go, Jose Abreu going to ground out to Ryan McMahon. 2 down for Yordan Alvarez now on the 1-1 pitch. Alvarez, lefty, hits a fastball the opposite way against the shift. Yordan Alvarez will have extra bases. Alvarez will be standing on second base here with 2 outs, so he'll be in scoring position for Jose Altuve. Altuve's been ice cold in the postseason, and he still is. Strike it out on the circle change to the top of the second. Vinny Pasquantino up first in the 2-1 pitch. Pasquantino puts one on the ground right to Jeremy Pena at short. 1 down for the 7th spot, and Edward Olivares will be a 1-2 offering by McCullers, and Olivares strikes out on the slider away. 2 gone now for Ryan McMahon on the 3-2 pitch. McMahon, ooh. Knuckle curve away, lands in the strike zone. To the bottom of the second we now go. Jeremy Pena has just been on fire, but he strikes out in the fastball. Blake Snell working well so far here in game 7. Chas McCormick on the 1-2 pitch. Hits one up the middle, but past Bobby Witt Jr. McCormick will be on with a 1-out single. So McCormick on first for Brandon Lau on the 1-2 pitch. The DH strikes out on the slider. Snell getting everyone right now from Houston. Bregman on the 3-2 pitch. Down he goes as well. Blake Snell dealing early. We're still knotted up at 0 to the top of the 3rd. Can Kyle Lewis break through? He hits a cutter deep left field. That ball will be off the wall. Kyle Lewis is on with the double. So the best start imaginable here for the Royals. Kyle Lewis will be on second base for the top of the order. Bobby Witt Jr. on the 1-1 pitch will hit a knuckle curve the other way to right field. That ball will be caught by Kyle Tucker. Gonna tag Kyle Lewis. In a game like this, 90 feet really matter. And Lewis will be on third base with 1 out for Luis Garcia on the 3-2 pitch. Garcia hits one up the middle. That ball should get through. Oh! Jose Altuve gonna rob him of a hit. What a play by Altuve. Garcia will still pick up the RBI as he sends Kyle Lewis to the plate, but man, could have had a runner on first with 1 out. Instead, Jose Altuve takes one away from the All-Star and Luis Garcia. Jock Peterson hits one well into left center field, but Yordan Alvarez will track that one down. So to the bottom of the 3rd, the catcher, Logan O'Hoppe up first for the Astros, and he will get on with the leadoff double, similar to Kyle Lewis, different spot, but O'Hoppe is going to be on with a leadoff double here for Houston. Won't try for 3, so he'll be standing on second base for Kyle Tucker. On the 3-2 pitch, Tucker walks, slider away, misses. First and second, no outs, 2 spot up. Jose Abreu on the full count. Abreu is going to get popped up. Salvi Perez barely has to move behind the dish, and down goes Abreu. An important first out for now. Yordan Alvarez on the 1-2, offering Alvarez, barely hits one to first, not enough time to turn two, so Vinny will just get on first, but it moves both runners over, so a single here can take the lead for the Astros. Jose Altuve to right field, Eder Olivares charging in, oh, he's there to make the play. To the top of the fourth, 1-0 Kansas City. Salvi Perez up first. It'll be Salvi's second bad strikeout of the outing so far. McCullers with 5 strikeouts here against the Royals. MJ Melendez is going to be throwing the hook on the knuckle curve. 2 down for the 6th spot by the name now, of course, of Vinny Pasquantino on the 2-2 pitch. Pasquantino strikes out as well. McCullers strikes out the sides. Oh, we go now to the bottom of the 4th. Jeremy Pena up first for the Astros. Swing and a miss. I mean, McCullers is dealing, but Snell's probably doing better, of course, with the no runs given up, knock on wood. Chas McCormick on the ground, right to Vinny Pasquantino. 2 outs for the 7th spot. That will be Brandon Lowe, the DH on the 2-2 pitch. Lowe's giving us trouble, but strikes out right there on the slider. To the top of the 5th, Eder Olivares trying to get some more runs. I mean, again, the story of the series has been low-scoring games and pitching dominance. And it's, of course, more the same in Game 7, as Eder Olivares is going to fly out. Ryan McMahon will strike out, and he'll bring up the 9th spot. And Kyle Lewis, who doubled in his last AB on the 3-2 pitch, Lewis strikes out on the cutter. It's tough when McCullers has got 5 pitches. He's got a fastball, he's got a slider, he's got a cutter, he's got a circle change, and he's got a knuckle curve. Varying speeds, just tough to deal with. Bregman hits one down the line. He's on the leadoff single. Logan O'Hoppe now on the 1-2 pitch, gonna hit one down the line as well. Back-to-back hits now for the Astros. Bregman goes for 3. He's gonna be in there. O'Hoppe looking for 2. Relay went to second. Got him. Ooh, we get the trailing base runner, but still Bregman on third with 1 out for Kyle Tucker. Tucker on the ground at Vinny Pasquantino. Pasquantino to Snell. The Astros do tie this game up at 1-1. 2 outs for Jose Abreu. Abreu's going to get popped out to Luis Garcia. So the Royals aren't going to win a 1-0 ball game. They're going to have to produce a little bit more to pick up the win as we now head to the final stretch of this game. Top 6, Bobby Witt Jr. leadoff single. 97 speed on the base paths. You got to cash in. Luis Garcia rolls over. Altuve to short to Pena, Pena to Abreu, just like that. 2 outs now in the top of the 6th, 4-6-3 double play for the Astros, and now Jock Peterson puts a ride in the slider, 104 off the bat, deep center field. Oh, it's caught. You thought Jock Peterson just put a ride into that one and broke the tie, but instead we go to the bottom of the 6th and Yordan Alvarez crushes one. Off the wall, Alvarez on with a leadoff double. Exit velo of 107 off the bat. That does it for Snell. We bring in Scott Barlow early. We get into some points in some games where we don't get a chance to see Barlow. We're going to pitch him early in this one. Jose Altuve first. Yeah, he's struggling. Strikeout away on the slider. 1 down for Jeremy Pena on the 1-1 count. Pena, oh my goodness, bloops one in the center field. Yordan will score, and the Houston Astros take a 2-1 lead. Nothing we can do about it. 1 out for Chas McCormick. He strikes out as well on the slider. I mean, of course, it's a bloop single out of Jeremy Pena, the man who has haunted us all series long, that cashes in on a 2-1 lead now for the Astros. 9 more outs to work with for the Royals. Ryan Stanek now pitching 1.59 the ERA in the postseason. He has been dominant, and Salvi Perez just struck out for the 3rd time in this game. 5 spot up. It's MJ Melendez on the 3-2 pitch. Melendez strikes out as well. Stanek's nasty. He is gross up there. Pasquantino on the 1-2. My goodness. I mean, it's tough when the slider's coming in that hard. Man. Bottom 7, Jordan Hicks pitching. Let's be honest. He's been pretty just mediocre in the playoffs. He's given up a lot of big shots. We have to have him settle in here. Bregman, it destroys a baseball. My goodness, Alex Bregman. To the warning track. It's where Jock Peterson hit his earlier, but yet Kyle Lewis wasn't playing back, so it's a leadoff double for Bregman. Logan O'Hoppe, though, going to strike out on the sinker down and in. 1 out for Kyle Tucker on the 2-1 pitch. Tucker on the ground, right to Vinny Pasquantino. 2 down for the 2 spot now by the name of Jose Abreu on the 1-2 pitch. Abreu on the ground, right to Bobby Witt Jr. That does it for the bottom of the 7th, but the Royals are down to their final 6 outs, and pitching the 8th, it will be Ryan Presley. We've only seen him 1 inning so far in the postseason, but he got the job done that 1 inning, did not give up a run. Eder Olivares on the 1-2, strikeout, swinging. 4 straight strikeouts for the Royals, make it 5 straight strikeouts. They cannot put bat on ball. Kyle Lewis on the 3-2, he walks. Tying run at first, go ahead run to the plate. Bobby Witt Jr. chases a fastball. Jose Abreu catches it. To the bottom of the 8th, The Royals are down to their final 3 outs. We keep Hicks in the game as Yordan Alvarez will barely tap that one to third. Ryan McMahon in the shift will make the play. 1 out for Jose Altuve. He's 0 for 3. He will probably be 0 for 4 here as he will fly out to Edward Olivares for the second time in this game. 2 gone for the 5 spot in Jeremy Pena on the 1-1 pitch. Pena up the middle. Oh, off the foot of Hicks. Pasquantino will just tag Pena. So trying to send the Astros to their 4th straight World Series, it's Hector Neris. Neris comes out for the save, his potential 4th of the postseason. Luis Garcia first in the 3-1 pitch. It's a fastball right to the middle. Hits it hard into center field, but straight to Chas McCormick. The Astros are 2 outs away. Jock Peterson on the 2-2 pitch. He gets popped up on the fastball. The Royals are down to their final out. It will be Salvador Perez. He struck out 3 times so far in this game, and Salvi Perez hits one on the ground and gets through. Okay. Keeping the game alive, tying run at first, winning run and go-ahead run at the plate. MJ Melendez in the full count. Salvi will be running. Melendez destroys the baseball. Deep left center field. That ball's got some carry off the bat, but it will be caught at the warning track and at the wall. The Houston Astros will win their 4th straight ALCS. They will win their 4th straight American League pennant. And for the Royals, they come up just short in 2024. It was an underdog story. They were the lowest seed in the American League, and it was a great season. But in the end, the Astros are victorious when it mattered in Game 7. And the Royals just couldn't put it together and couldn't really put the hits together and the contact needed, honestly, just in general, to win this series and win this game here on the road. And just in all, again, we will look to the offseason tomorrow. Give me your suggestions down in the comment section down below on what you want me to do in the offseason. I think I know it's going to be a lot to do with hitting. We're going to really revamp our lineup. I think a lot of these guys are decent, but even a guy like Ryan McMahon, we can definitely move on from his contract and pick up a guy who's going to be a lot bit more solid for us hitting-wise. Even Salvador Perez, who I'll likely keep, is a guy that we got to look at. Just everyone, honestly, nobody's safe. We just got to revamp our lineup and help out our pitching, because our pitching was really good so far in the postseason. Let's see if we can continue it into 2025. So the Astros move on to their 4th straight World Series. They will see the New York Mets. And for the Royals, again, we will regroup in the offseason tomorrow night. So folks, thank y'all for watching. Make sure that subscribe button down below for more. Thank y'all for watching the 2024 season here with the Kansas City Royals franchise. We'll be back tomorrow for 2025. Again, folks, thank y'all for watching. And Mampa, forever.